We mentioned it. Coming up next, what is expected to be tough weather, a Bears team that has run the ball more than any other in the NFL. They're averaging over 150 yards a game. They got a 1-2 punch led by DeAndre Swift, and it reminds a lot of people of the Lions' 1-2 running attack, where their head coach Ben Johnson came from. Here's Jim Schwartz.
Swift gives them a lot of things that Gibbs gives them, and I know I'm going to butcher this kid's name, Monangai. That guy gives you a hammer, sort of like Montgomery. I'll tell you what, I got a lot of respect for that kid. He is a hard runner. He was a late-round draft pick, not the biggest guy in the round, but there's nothing to hit on him. He's shaped a lot like Gente, and that gives them that good 1-2 punch. A lot of the similar kind of play action stuff. They're a heavy run play action team. All their wide receivers will block the same way that Detroit's will, and all their guys are good run after the catch guys. So yeah, there's more similarities than just scheme. They're trying to place personnel the same way.
And for the record, he got the name completely right, but it is, it's going to be with what's expected to be wind chills 20 below, I would expect this is going to be a lot of running both ways.
Yeah, we'll give Coach credit for, nailing Kyle Monangai's name, but I am probably going to throw a -1 because we're not going to compare DeAndre Swift to Jahmyr Gibbs anytime soon. But I absolutely agree. I mean, you look at this, and this is football 101. You know what I'm saying? Late December in Chicago, wind chill could be anywhere between -10 and -20. Well, it doesn't, yell, 11 personnel. It doesn't yell, 4 wide. It yells, basically, we've got to run the ball. Now, here's where the disadvantage is obviously going to be. The Chicago Bears offensive line has been playing extremely well the entire season. This is why the Bears have gone on this run as of late and basically said, Caleb, we're going to make your life easier. And Caleb Williams is playing really, really well. But it's one of those things like, why do I got to do the hard stuff if I can do the simple stuff? And if Swift and Monangai can just absolutely tear you apart, you don't have to ask Caleb Williams to go and, throw for 300 yards. The problem is going to be the counter from the Browns. We know it is going to be a patchwork offensive line. And yeah, Whippler played last week and didn't allow a pressure. That's great. I don't think they ran the ball once in the 22 or 23 reps that Luke Whippler took last week. We know Wyatt Teller is not playing. We're pretty sure Jack Conklin is not playing. So it's hard to believe that a patchwork offensive line is going to be able to hopefully give you the run you need to compete against the way the Chicago Bears are running the football right now. So certainly, a tough order ahead. The Browns are not unfamiliar with this. Obviously, this weather could happen just as easily in Cleveland as it's going to be in Chicago on Sunday. And, talking with the producer here, there was no fall in Cleveland this year. It went from summer to winter immediately. So it's not like they're unfamiliar with it, but you're, playing on the road. The crowd will not be in your favor. The Bears fans are extremely excited because as of now, they are in the playoffs. With another win, they can remain in the playoff hunt, obviously. It's going to be a tough all-around game for the Cleveland Browns. It may be one you don't walk out with a W, but I think we want to see this team basically go in there and compete. Hey, you lose by 3 points, you lose by 4 points, you lose a close game, even though it's a touchdown. That's where the growth is going to come for all of these young guys on this team, is going out there and battling for 60 minutes in a game that you obviously were an underdog.